plants sat on the window. They never seem to get enough sun. All the memories they hold, all the stories they told, hold on. Look at us, being pulled our separate ways, hanging out at strip malls before we got locked away. All the time that we had slipped through my fingers, take me back, hold on. Can we stay for one more night? Would that be such a crime? Then we'd all be together. Maybe one day we'll feel better. If we just talk enough, then distance would have nothing on us. I'm just a phone call away. 10 digits is all it takes. Hold on. Look at us, being pulled our separate ways, hanging out at strip malls before we got locked away. All the time through my fingers, take me back. Whoa, take me back. Look at us, being pulled our separate ways, hanging out at strip malls before we got locked away. All the time that we had slipped through my fingers, take me back and hold on. So yeah, that's Hold On. You can stream it wherever you listen to your music. Yeah.
That was awesome, Melissa. We've figured out by reading comments that unfortunately nobody got the beginning of that. They got your song, Alyssa.
All right, well.
So
okay, you want me to recap it real quick?
Yeah, we'll do a recap of the intro part, and then, but quickly, yeah, just talk about the song a little more, and then we'll start over again.
Sure. Yeah. So that was Hold On, and I wrote that when quarantine kind of hit. I was at school living in residence, and it was pretty sudden. It was like one day we're going to classes, life is normal, and then just kidding, you have to pack up and go home. So it was pretty harsh and sad, and I made like the best friends in the world and was having the most incredible time. So it was just, you know, a song that kind of came from that. And I worked with local artists here in Barrie to kind of produce it, the cover art, the whole bit, worked locally on that. And I'm super, super grateful for all the love and support that I got in creating it. And yeah, we put it out now because we just figured, you know, so many people can relate and, you know, listen and just like reminisce on what happened and also what's to come, right? So that's kind of where that song came from. And the music video I just put out also a few weeks ago, so it's on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. And yeah.
Awesome. I definitely recommend people go check that out because it's very good. Beautiful. Very well produced song as well. It's lovely. Thanks. So we're gonna redo the intro part because people couldn't hear us. So I am your host tonight and also a performer. I'm KCK, and next to me I've got co-host, is what we're calling him tonight.
Hi, I'm Brandon Pellet. I'm the co-host for tonight.
He's also a part of the band that we have tonight, ANNALIESE. So we're going to start off with Alyssa, just do a quick recap of who you are, and then we'll go along with how we did it before.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Alyssa Bart. I'm a singer-songwriter from Barrie, and I'm currently going to Western for classical voice. I've been writing since I was like 15, 16, and yeah, it's pretty much all I do. I will hand it over to TKAIA.
Hello, everybody. My name is TKAIA Green. I am an emerging artist at Ontario Musicians. I am a singer-songwriter, and I play guitar and the piano. And I go to school at Sheridan College for music theater, and I'm going into second year now. So yeah, that's me.
Alrighty, we're gonna pass it on to Brandon, who is a part of ANNALIESE as well, and then we'll go from Brandon to the boys.
Wow, very convoluted, very cool. I'm Brandon. I'm part of ANNALIESE, the band, who is over yonder somewhere. Yeah, I'm the drummer, so that means I play drums in it. Yeah. Anyway, to you boys.
All right, and we are the rest of ANNALIESE. I am Bram.
I'm Nathan, and great job, by the way, Alyssa. That was great.
I'm Joe.
And yeah, we're from kind of all over Southern Ontario. I'm originally from Peterborough area.
Tang Machine.
Toronto.
And then Brandon's from Barrie, so it's kind of a miracle we all ended up getting together, but yeah, we make it work and we have fun.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Awesome. Well, I'm not sure if we got the question that I asked Alyssa before she performed her song, but the question was, where did you start? Why did you start? And I'm not sure if we got Alyssa, so maybe Alyssa, if you want to do a quick recap on that and then pass it on to TKAIA. And
Yeah, cool. So if you guys missed it, I started singing when I was like 4 or 5, and I got really into music theater, and then I started studying classical, you know, kind of grew up learning all the fundamentals and that kind of thing. I picked up a guitar around age 9, and I kind of just learned from watching YouTube day in and day out. Yeah, I started writing when I was probably not till I was like 16, I think, and then it just kind of went from there. But yeah, that's kind of how I got to where I am now. And I'll pass it over to TKAIA, and hopefully y'all can hear it.
Hello, everyone. So same question. Same with Alyssa. I started singing at a really young age. I actually have like home videos on like the VCR of me at age like 4, just like belting out Christmas songs and like Little Mermaid and all those Disney songs, and it wasn't that bad actually. But then I actually started training my voice probably like grade 6, and then kept going, and then I fell in love with theater and the world of like dancing and acting, because I've always loved acting too, and putting on performances for my family was a big thing for me. So I started to go into music theater about 3 years ago, and now I do that at school. I go to Sheridan College for music theater, and yeah, I just want to be in the music industry, as many of you guys here as well do. So yeah, my first song I'm going to sing today is actually a song that I did a co-write with. So that's when 2 people write together, or can be more than 2. So I actually wrote the song with Tori Hathaway, cool gal. So I basically had this melody in my head, and I really wanted to make this something. And so I took it to Tori, and I'm like, I want to write this, like I want to make this good. And she's like, hey, well, what do you want to write about? And at the time I was going through this thing where like stuff that everyone can relate to. You like someone, but they don't like you back, or they like someone else, and then you get really sad. So then you write a sad song like I did. So yeah, this is called Give Me a Chance. So by the title, you probably know what it's about. But I'll sing it for you guys. We were happy, we had everything, till the picture perfect movie fell out of sync. And I took for granted the love you gave. Now I'm me a chance. You don't know what you've got till it drives away. And the street lights illuminate your worst mistakes. And it kills me to watch you leave this way. Let's erase the past. Can we turn the page? It's useless. You think people never change. So give me a chance. I won't let you down. Give me a chance. I promise I'll get it right. Out of 10 billion people that you could choose, you said I was the one. Now I'm locked on you. Call me back in the morning and tell me you understand. Baby, give me a chance, and I don't know what I can do. I didn't love you right before. All my roads lead back to you, and there's nothing I want more. You ask me why I stay when you're already gone. I swear I'm gonna fight for your love. Give me a chance. A chance. Give me a chance.
That was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I love how your emotion is really coming through with what you're saying, but also how you're singing it. Like when the lyrics change to something less like, I can't think of how to say it, but like when it's like less hopeful almost, it kind of goes down and dips down, and
Yeah.
then when it like brings up energy when you start bringing up the hope again, and I love that.
That's the thing with my music. Like every time I write a song, I want to make sure that when I'm singing it, I'm still loving it and I'm still feeling every word I'm saying, because if I'm not, then it's not really a song that I want to sing and put out if it's not real, you know? So, yeah, thank you.
I believe we are gonna go on to the ANNALIESE boys now. And they've shot pre stuff. They were together yesterday, and we got them to be able to do little videos of their songs. So unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but you guys will be able to see it, and we'll get them to talk a little about it beforehand, and then we'll give it a play.
Yeah.
So over to you boys.
So, yeah, I think we're going to be playing Cancer first. If you guys want to talk about a little bit about that, maybe Joe talking about what it's about.
Sure. Yeah.
I've already inferred from the title, but
Yeah, it's Cancer. It's actually the first song we ever worked on ever as a band. So it's always like that starting point we always go back to. And it's a song we basically always play when we're together. It just, makes us gel well and, gets us pumped up for the rest of the practice or the show, whatever we're doing. It's, just a really good classic for us.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a more rock and roll song we have. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I wrote it when I first met Bram, and it was, I don't know, it just kind of came together pretty quickly. It's been around for a long time. It's probably a song I've played on guitar more times than any song in my entire life, but just over and over again. But yeah, it's short and sweet.
Yes, it's a very short and sweet song. It's the first song that I heard when I met the boys in ANNALIESE and joined the band as the vocalist. So yeah, it's always been the most.
Yeah, it's what some people may call a banger. So
Yes.
let's hear it. Sure.
No,
I want to sit here again. Good? Yep. That's my water.
So, as you can tell, very similar to listen to Kai's tunes.
very soft. You could listen to it before bed, and you'll have very sweet dreams.
But yeah, as the ANNALIESE boys stated earlier, it is a tune that we're very familiar with. Yeah, even in the end there, we even tacked on like a different ending as well, just for live shows, to keep it fresh. And because when you're playing these songs for so long, you kind of want to change it up to more, and it sounds good live, and sometimes you just feel it in the moment and you want to keep playing the tune. So yeah, I think it's grown very organically through the years. Do you guys want to say anything about it?
Yeah, so obviously it's a different flavor than everything else we'll be listening to tonight. But I mean, we're all for extremes on both ends. But yeah, that's a very straightforward, one of our more simple songs. Pretty much just 4/4 the whole way through, and nothing too crazy going on. But we like to have that mixture of a bit more experimental stuff and just very straightforward, just in for the fun of it, for the beat.
It's always fun to play live. Nothing else really to say. I mean, it's kind of second nature now for us to play. It's just good old fun, good old banger.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I first joined the band, it was the first song that I heard. So when I auditioned to be part in lyrics and stuff for this song first, to show them what I got, so to speak. And I initially wanted to sing the chorus in this song, and the boys were saying, "Oh no, man, we need a banger." So I just had to throw more screams down for the whole song. But some of our other tunes do have some clean vocals, so they're not just screaming.
Wicked. I love that you guys said that was like your most rock tune, and I was like, that was pretty heavy. But it's killer. Is there a music video for that, or a lyric video for that somewhere?
Is there ever? We got a music video up there. We also have a lyric video for another song called Glass Walls, and yeah, and we're releasing more, maybe one day. So keep an eye out.
Yes.
Hey, no. You know, we might even be doing a different version of Cancer soon.
Maybe.
Hint,
Hint, hint. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge. Alrighty, I guess it's my turn to play a tune. It's not going to be as heavy as that. Definitely not. But this tune, hold up, I got to pull up the second verse. Is always a tricky one for me. This tune, I guess I'll answer my question first, actually, as well. Where did I start and why? I started young. I guess that's just like what everybody else has said. But like just singing. I've always lived on a property that has just forest and lots of land to be alone with your thoughts. So a lot of the times I would just be, just out there singing to nothing or singing to the birds and that weird kid that was by himself singing to things. And that was me. So and I'd like to think that's where I've always been told I could be a loud singer, and I think that's where it originated from, was just singing as loud as I could because nobody's around to hear somebody scream. But yeah, and it wasn't until like all my siblings, there's 4 of us, and 3 of my siblings all had music lessons, and they all either, like my sister, she was just growing up, and I don't know, kind of died off from doing the music thing, and then my one brother, he just didn't practice at all ever, and so my mom was like, I'm not paying for your music lessons if you're not going to practice. And then my oldest brother, he had the decision of keeping guitar lessons or get a new phone, or get a phone, his first phone. And so he took the route of getting a phone and stopped getting music lessons. And then when it came to me, it was like, well, Casey, all of your siblings gave up and didn't do it, so we're not paying for you to get lessons. And so at that point, I was just like, okay, well, then I'll just teach myself. And I know for a fact it was absolutely horrible at first. I had a really bad guitar, and I was just kind of like making it sound good to my ears. And then I think it was eventually when I started making my own like horrible little riffs, when my mom was like, hey, you know what? Maybe we'll get you a guitar teacher. And then I actually met my guitar teacher at my very first concert, which was it was a David Wilcox concert with Northern Pike, and their band was called Atlantis Blueprint. And I met him after the show. He brought me backstage, and then he's like, hey, I teach guitar lessons. I'm from Barrie. And then like a month later, I started getting guitar lessons with him. And then shortly after, we co-wrote a song. I'm not going to play it tonight, but then a while after that, I made my first song with my own lyrics, my own chords and everything. And so that's how I got my start. That's how it started. And now this song is called I'll Miss You So, and this tune is about it was the first time in my life that a relative died, and so I was just not sure how to cope with that or what to do with that. And it was like I feel like I've lost relatives before, but there's nobody close to me, especially I was like 12 or 13, somewhere around there. And so it was all it was like a film going over my head, everything, all like the things I remember from it. So I was like, I'm gonna write a song about it, all the things that are just keep going over my head. We play it like once a year, if that. it is a good song. But I never really get to playing it. So this song's called "I'll Miss You So," and hope you guys enjoy it. Day that you left us, day we went down to that place. I was too young to understand, but still could not forget the way that my mother had cried. Her tears rolled down her face, as if gravity did not exist. The music played soft and slow. The memories flashed in my head. Oh, I'll miss you so. I'll miss you so. Felt like forever. I just wanted it to end. The pain and the sorrow that day. A hero he was to me. Oh, I'll never forget that day. Music played soft and slow, and the memories flashed in my head. Oh, I'll miss you so. I'll miss you so. I'll miss you so. I'll miss you so. Yeah, man, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, that was my first time ever writing a song, and I was happy with it because it was so. Yeah. Now we're gonna go back. Brandon, do you have a question for the group?
My mind's empty, man.
Ditto. I got a question.
Go for it.
All right, this is to the group. So whoever, this is gonna be interesting. So whoever unmutes himself first. But if you were to play any stage, anywhere, I guess I'll answer it first because I've got a stage in mind. If you were to play somewhere, my place is Wembley Stadium. I'd want to sell that place out, play with all my life, and anybody in any stage that you could think of that you guys would want to play.
I want to play Sneaky D's, bro.
Checked.
Okay, I know this is like not like huge, but for like the longest time, I've wanted to play at Boots and Hearts. I just think that like that festival vibe is like everyone's just there to have a good time. I just think it would be so awesome to play for a bunch of drunk, happy people. I think it would just be so great, you know? I don't know. So I know that's not like, you know, Wembley Stadium and whatever, but like if I'm thinking like, you know, for the future, like, you know, I think that's like kind of, or even like Oshiega, like just something like that, something like Canadian. Sweet.
Yes, that would be pretty sick. Boots and Hearts. I've always wanted to play Way Home, which is like.
Oh my god, I wish.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go big and say Madison Square Garden, just because I know that's huge and a lot of Broadway like performances go on there, and that's also what I want to do. Obviously, like singing and songwriting that's my life, but also music theater. So I think it'd be really cool to go there and perform for that huge audience. I think, oh, it gives me like chills thinking about it. But yeah.
Yes, that would be awesome. Oh, yeah, that would be a wicked time.
It'd be insane. Like that's like next level.
Next level stuff. Annalise, you guys have a spot? I heard Sneaky D's, but I don't know. I think you guys have already played there.
Yeah, we were actually thinking a little bit smaller than everyone else, but the Opera House here in Toronto. We've seen a lot of our favorite bands play there. Like I've been there, at least 10 times to see, tons of my favorite bands, and it's where we're just so familiar with the place, and it's just always a great time whenever we're there. So it would just be a really cool experience.
Yeah, like any sort of outdoor festival would be kind of cool too. Like Opera House is up there for sure. It'd be really cool to play like some sort of summer festival, where everybody's like half in the bag, in the middle of the afternoon, and just having a good time, like something like Rockfest or something would be kind of cool out in Quebec.
I think for me, I want to do a show in Las Vegas, and the Octagon where they make the people beat each other up. The UFC. That halftime show there, that'd be pretty cool.
That's a cool show.
Yeah, but my serious answer, I think, would be like I think like an outdoor summer festival, like Warped Tour, but I guess that's dead now. So yeah, like Rockfest or something like that.
Serious answer, probably about Rockfest. No, of course, wasn't serious.
All right, sick. We're gonna hear some more tunes. We're gonna go back to Alyssa for an original tune.
Cool. Okay, so I played this once on one of my other lives, but I thought I would bring it to this little show because why not play new music? So this one I wrote like last week, I think, and I like it. It's not. All of my songs are like about something that has happened to me. This one is like a mixture of like a made up story in my head, or maybe it's just me taking an experience and making it really dramatic, I think is more like it. So yes, it's like a true event, but it's definitely taken to the extreme. And yeah, so I mean, who knows, this one still might change a little bit. I feel like I'm always changing my songs, but meant to be. And yeah, so this is it. I still leave the light on when I fall asleep, hoping you'll come and turn it off for me. After a long hard day when you want your space, I can't help but pray. All I do is try, but this feels like goodbye. Myself, is he coming home tonight? Oh, why do I still look for your face in the crowd? Got the best seats but feel like I'm in the nosebleeds. Oh, I'm too short to see past the head in front of me, and maybe that's a good thing. I can't see something that's not meant to be. Is it worth
to be.
Thanks, guys.
Beautiful. You said that's unfinished?
I think it's finished. I don't know.
Sounds pretty finished to me. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we're gonna move on to TKAIA for a tune.
A tune.
A tune.
A tune.
Yes, and tune it shall be. So this song is more of one of my upbeat ones. I mean, it still could be kind of sad, but like I took kind of my last situation with the last song and like kind of found the strength in me and that I don't need anyone and you can be independent. And basically the song title for the song is called A Better Me because that's what happened. I became a better me, so yeah, so let's go. You made me feel warm again. All the colors were in my life until you threw away what we had. I'll admit it hurt like a knife, but now that you are gone, I don't have to be strong along. Now I'm a better me. I kick down my doors. You can tear me down like you did before. Now watch me fly. It took so long, but I'm here again. And I'm writing this song. I'm a better me. Through all our conversations, I wondered if you were true. Well, it doesn't even matter now, because I never needed you. But now that you are gone, I don't have to be strong along. Now I'm a better me. You can tear me down like you did before. Now watch me fly. It took so long, but I'm here again, and I'm writing this song. I won't call you just because I'm bored. I'll find someone who makes me feel adored. Now you're sorry because you knew you were wrong. Well, I'm not, 'cause I turned down so strong. Now I'm a better me. I kick down my doors. You can't tear me down like you did before. Now watch me fly. It took so long, but I'm here again, and I'm writing this song. I'm a better me. Oh, I'm a better me.
Heck yeah.
Beautiful.
I could totally see that song being in a movie played by like Katy Perry or like.
Oh my god. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
It was awesome. We're gonna go over to the Annalise boys, and
Yeah, I think we should play the tune, and then we'll speak about it after. Does that sound all right? Maybe. Maybe.
the person asking for help in the background is okay, everybody, just so you know.
Which song is it we're playing?
We're playing Lonesome Loathsome, I believe.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh boy. Now,
Oops.
that was sick. I got
That was
lost
sick.
in the music.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we jamming too hard.
Yeah. But anyway. But yeah, that's a fun tune. I like it because I had when I was making that song, or when I was helping write that song.
Takes credit.
Yeah. I like to think I wrote the whole thing, but no, very much not. But I find when I put my drums on that song, I had a lot of freedom with it, and I felt very musical with it. And you know, there's a part in like the middle where I'm like playing with the ride and the toms, and I thought it was like a very melodic part to it. So yeah, I find it's a lot more enjoyable than just playing like, you know, your basic 4/4 rock beat. And it might even be more fun to listen to for some people too. So yeah.
Yeah, for this one, a bit of a different vibe, and sort of Brandon touched on you know, him inputting on the drums, and that's kind of the approach we like to take. Is we like to give him sort of free reign of any sort of drum ideas he's got, because he's really the most like musically trained out of all of us, and he's got a bit more of a diverse background with, you know, jazz drumming and whatnot. So we always love to hear what he's got to offer, because it's always pretty spicy.
Definitely, yeah, definitely very spicy. Yeah, you know, like instrumentally, I didn't do a lot of writing for the song. I added a couple bass licks in there. But yeah, I wrote the lyrics for this song. I wanted Joe to do most of the lyrics, or all the lyrics on the album, but there was a couple of songs that I wrote that I kind of get out of my system. And yeah, the lyrics of that song is kind of two overarching themes. You know, manipulation's one of them. You know, I see that a lot. And at the time, I felt like I was sort of giving a lot to somebody and wasn't sort of getting a lot in return, and I felt kind of stupid. So the lyrics kind of reflect that. Joe put a couple lines in there too that were actually pretty sick and complemented it really well. But yeah, an overarching theme is just manipulation. You know, I think that's a big thing right now. People are taking a lot but not giving a lot to others, and it's kind of horrible. So especially in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the, I think it was one other song on the album where I didn't have to contribute any lyrics, and I was kind of relieved because it was a big project and there was a lot to work on. But it's fun. It's a great song for the album. It's the first song on our first album, so it opens up the album, and I think it sets the tone for a pretty solid album. And we actually perform it live typically first as well, which is always a fun start to the show, and also sets the vibe for the show that we can provide more than just blast beats, but there that we're going to put on display for you.
Some melodies.
Yeah, like instrumentally wise, I feel like this one reflects kind of what we like to do. We like to balance a bit of the heaviness and the not so heaviness, and kind of find ways to sort of tie it all together. So that's kind of one of the philosophies we sort of use when we're songwriting.
And one more thing, Brandon was being very humble earlier, but when we wrote this song, you know, the end section is pretty wild. And when he wrote those drum bits, I actually didn't have faith in it, but when we finally laid it out, it was pretty wild, and it's amazing. I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Thumbs up, Brandon.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks. That end part is definitely very fun to play live, and even in rehearsal too. Just it awakens something inside me for sure.
Sick. All right. Well, that was a sick tune, boys. That was we kind of got into it too much that we went into our live actual live recording because it was so good.
Yeah.
I want to see boys live. I don't even think I've got a chance to see you guys live yet. Which is
Can't believe you.
I know. Kind of fan of mine. But now it's time for my last tune, the last tune of the night. Thank you everybody that's stuck with us. I'm not sure how it looks, how much it's freezing or not, but hopefully it's not been too bad. I'll quickly talk about my tune shortly. So I won't talk about lyrics, but this song, I mean, Brandon, you're part of this band, so you can talk.
Oh, it's our song.
Yeah, this song is All I Ask. I was gonna play a different song, but it's like a 7.5-minute song. So, and we're already a little over time. So, but yeah, this song, I wrote the lyrics for all the tunes and then brought it to the boys, and then it changed a lot. And this one didn't really change too much, actually.
Oh, that's a beautiful song you've written.
Oh, shucks. It was originally for like a 1-minute song contest. And I'm a huge Dave Grohl song, and he's got a song called Marigold where he just repeats the verse the same time, and it works because it's just like that nice of a song. And I was like, this is one of those songs that it's just like I could repeat the verse and it still, you know, it still works. It still sounds cool. It sounds majestic. This is what I guess is a good word.
Spicy. You know.
Spicy.
Also, there's a great tune to listen to at the cottage or play at the cottage.
Absolutely. We've got no more sunset, but we could just see the moon.
Quite beautiful.
Elegant. So this song is all I ask. I know of a place so not too far away where we can get away from it all, so we don't have to worry anymore. I wanna waste away with you. I wanna waste away with you. This is all I ask of you. I know of a place so not too far away where we can get away from it all, so we don't have to worry. I wanna waste away with you. I wanna waste away with you. This is all I ask of you. Do 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 do. Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you for sticking with us, coming out tonight, and watching this. We're excited maybe to do this actually as in person one day. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
in a few
one day.
years.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, thank you for everybody that came on tonight. Alyssa, TKAIA, ANNALIESE, boys, everybody. Means a lot, and we greatly appreciate it. So, have a good night, everybody.